Hello friends, my name is Lalit Soni and you are watching News on Map India by Drishti IAS. In this episode, we will be discussing some of the locations which has been in the news in the past week from across India, and these locations can be important for our examination. So let's start with the discussion. Herein we will be going through some of the MCQs, so it will be easy for you to recall these locations. Okay. Now before moving further, I would like to tell you that Drishti IAS is offering ISGS Foundation courses in the offline mode for English medium as well as Hindi medium. Admissions are open. You can directly visit the center at Noida sector 15 or you can call on this number which is given over here 87501 87501. Okay. Now let's start with the practice question which was given to you in the previous lecture. So the question was related to the Pong Dam. Consider the following statement: Pong Dam was built across the Beas River. Second statement is, in 1983, the Pong Reservoir was declared as the wildlife sanctuary by the Himachal Pradesh government. You have to choose the correct statements over here. Okay. Now, when we are talking about the Pong Dam, that is definitely on the Beas River. Now, when we are talking about the Beas River, that is, you can say, completely existing in India. This is the river, only river in the Indus water system. When we are talking about the Indus river system, there are various tributaries which are there. Okay, out of the prominent tributaries, this is the only tributary which is completely existing in India. Okay, so from that point of view, this becomes important. So statement 1 is correct. When we are talking about the Pong Dam, that is located in Himachal Pradesh. Okay, and then in 1983, the Himachal government has actually declared the Pong Reservoir as a wildlife sanctuary. So statement 2 is also correct. Option C would be your right answer. Okay. Now, if you look at the news article over here, you can see over rupees 200 crore project to enhance the safety and the structural integrity of the Bhakra and the Pong Dam. Now, you can tell me that this particular Bhakra Dam, this is on the which river and in which state it is located? Pong we have already discussed. Okay, it is given in this particular picture. Here you can say this is the location of Bhakra Dam. Okay, now here you can see this is the location of Pong Dam. Okay, it is there in Himachal Pradesh. Now when we are talking about this particular river over here, that is Beas River. Beas is merging with the Satluj River. Okay, Satluj is in turn a tributary of the Indus River. Okay, so we can say that Beas is part of the you can say Indus River Valley system. Okay, or you can say Indus River water system. So that is about it. And then when we are talking about the location here, we can say that it is located in the Himachal Pradesh. Okay. Now here you can say this is the Indus river system which is given over here. Here this river starting from India and it is existing in India. Okay. Ultimately it is merging with the Satluj River. So we can say that it is completely located in India. Okay. Now let's move further and start with the first question of the day. Consider the following statement regarding the Toda Tribe. Okay, the Toda Tribe is classified as particularly vulnerable tribal group. Now, this statement over here, it is correct. Okay, coming to the second part, primarily reside in the eastern Ghats of the Tamil Nadu. Now, when we are talking about the Toda Tribe, that is definitely there in Tamil Nadu. Okay. Second thing, it is definitely a PVTG. You can tell me in the comment box that India has PVTGs. How many of such tribes are classified as PVTGs and which state has the maximum number of PVTGs? Okay, we have discussed that in the previous lectures. Okay, now coming to the second part here, primarily residing in the eastern Ghats of Tamil Nadu. Now it is not in the eastern Ghat, it is in the western Ghats. Okay, so statement 1 becomes incorrect. Coming to the second statement over here, the Toda lands are part of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, which is designated as a UNESCO's World Heritage Site. Now this is correct. You can say that option B would be your right answer. That is only 2. Okay, now look at the tribe. Here you can see this is a picture of Toda tribe, and when we are talking about the Tamil Nadu, here you can see Kotas, Todas. These are some of the tribes which are, you can say, available in Tamil Nadu. Okay, other than that there are various other tribes which has been given over here, so you can go through them. Mostly some of the important tribes are here. When we are talking about the Bhils, Bhils are found in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh area. Okay, then here in this particular area, you know that Santhal are there, Gonds are there. Now these are some of the important tribes which are always in news, so you have to remember that. Other than that, you have to remember the tribes which are found in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, etc. These are also important. Okay, now coming to the next part over here, when we are talking about the area in which you can say these tribal community Toda tribes is located, that is basically in the area of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Herein, this is the area where they are located. This is the part of your Western Ghats in Tamil Nadu. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now, when we are talking about the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, you know that this is a vast area which is over here. One more thing I would like to tell you over here is that when we are talking about the Western Ghats, okay, Western Ghats are like this, Eastern Ghats are like this, and this area is basically the confluence of the Eastern Ghat and the Western Ghat, that is basically Nilgiri. Here in important protected area is the Bandipur National Park, then Satyamangalam is also there. So you can remember all these factors from this particular map. Okay, now we can move further, and herein we will be talking about question number 2. Consider the following statement. First, it is situated in Vindhya mountain range in the northern part of the Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so that is one thing that we are talking about the Madhya Pradesh over here. Second, it was awarded with the Conservation Assured Tiger Standard, that is CATS or CATS, certified by the National Tiger Conservation Authority. That is the second statement. Third is, it was designated as a biosphere reserve by the UNESCO. Okay, now options are given: Palamau, Panna, Bandhavgarh and Ranthambore. Now if you have a little bit knowledge, so here they are saying that these 3 statements are correct and you have to tell which tiger reserve they are talking about. Okay, now Palamau Tiger Reserve, that was also in news because of the river linking project. You know that Palamau, there is this infrastructure project which is going on, and because of which this particular tiger reserve is under the threat. Okay, so that is why it was in news, but it is in Jharkhand. Okay, so it is in Jharkhand. This cannot be our option because we are talking about the Madhya Pradesh over here. Okay, coming to the second one, Panna. Panna is there in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, then coming to the Bandhavgarh, that can also be there, and then coming to the next one, that is Ranthambore. Ranthambore is in Rajasthan. Okay, and right now Ranthambore was in news because 37 square kilometer of this particular tiger reserve is also under threat of submergence. Okay, submergence under a river linking project which is going on in Rajasthan. Okay, so that is why we can say that it is in Rajasthan. So this cannot be your answer. And when we are talking about the second statement, with respect to that, we can say that option B is your right answer, that is Panna Tiger Reserve. Okay, now here you can see, when we are talking about the locations over here, that is the Madhya Pradesh and this is the northern part of the Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so that is Panna Tiger Reserve. Okay, other than that, if you are talking about the Bandhavgarh, Bandhavgarh is there in the eastern part, we can say. Okay, so that is why that was not the right option. Other than that, some of the important national park and the, you can say, protected areas are basically here. Kanha is there, Satpura is there, Pench is there. Pench is on the boundary of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, so that is there. So these you can remember, that is your Sanjay and Sanjay National Park which is there. Other than that, here you can say this Kuno Wildlife Sanctuary, Kuno National Park is also there, that is also important. Coming to the next one here, Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary. Kuno and Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary was in news because of the cheetah reintroduction program. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now we can move further to the next part over here. Panna National Park was established in 1981. It has a geographical extension in the district of Panna and the Chhatarpur. It is spread over the area of 543 square kilometer. That is not very much important. You just need to remember that it was made a national park in 1981. This national park was declared as a tiger reserve under the Project Tiger in 1994 by the central government. Okay, UNESCO designated Panna Tiger Reserve is a biosphere reserve. You can say in August 2011. Okay, Madhya Pradesh is considered not only that of the country but world's largest tiger capital. Okay, you can say that Madhya Pradesh is world's tiger capital. Okay, because of the population which it holds. Okay, so that is about your Panna. Now coming to the question number 3 regarding the Cheraideo Maidans. Okay, so when we are talking about the Cheraideo Maidans, these are specific locations which are there, and consider the following statements with respect to that. First, it represents the late medieval 13th to 19th century CE mound burial tradition of the Thai Ahom community in Assam. Okay, so they are saying that there is this community, that is Thai Ahom. Okay, you know that there was this Ahom dynasty which was there in you can say Assam, and they are going for a particular burial practice, that is mound burial tradition. Okay, so they are saying that it is from Assam and from the 13th to 19th century. So this statement is correct. Okay, coming to the second one, the Ahom kingdom was founded by the Chaulung Sukhapa. Okay, now when we are talking about the Chaulung Sukhapa, this is from the 13th century ruler. Okay, and Ahom kingdom was founded by that. So this statement is also correct. Both the statement here are correct. Option C is your right answer. Now let's talk about the Cheraideo Maidans. Okay, so here you can see these are the areas. Now here you can see these are the entries which are there, and ultimately the people, or you can say rulers of the Ahom dynasty, they used to be buried over here. Earlier they used to go for the burial. After that they have actually started going for the Hindu practice of cremation. Then during that point of time they used to keep the relics after the cremation under these, you can say, Maidans. Okay, so that is there. Now here this is the map of the, you can say, Ahom kingdom over there. So that is basically in Assam. Okay, so this is the northern part. Over here is Bhutan. This is basically a territory of Assam. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Now coming to the some of the important you can say aspects over here with respect to Charaideo Maidans. Here you can see Charaideo Maidans represent the late medieval 13th to 19th century mound burial tradition of the Thai Ahom community in Assam. We have talked about that. It enshrines the mortal remains of the members of the Ahom royalty who used to be buried with their paraphernalia. Okay, so that is there. And after 18th century, they used to go for the cremation, Hindu method of the cremation, and then the relics, bones and ashes which used to be preserved under the Maidans at the Charaideo. Okay, now out of 386 you can say such burials which has been found, 90 are you can say 90 royal burials at Charaideo are best preserved. Okay, so that is about the Charaideo Maidans. Coming to the question number 4, recently Center clears oil and the gas exploratory drilling in Holangapar Gibbon Sanctuary, which is located in which of the following states in India? Assam, Meghalaya, Mizoram or Manipur. We have discussed this various times, so we don't even have to think about it. Option A is your right answer. When we are talking about the gibbon, Holangapar gibbon, these are the only you can say gibbons which are found in India. Okay, when we are talking about the species, there are two types of gibbons which is there: eastern hillock gibbon, and then we are having the western hillock gibbon. Okay, so that is found in the areas of Holangapar gibbon wild sanctuary. Okay, so here you can see this is the location of Holangapar gibbon wildlife sanctuary which is there in Assam. Okay, other than that, there are some of the important protected areas which is there, like Kaziranga is there, Orang is there, Manas is there. Okay, so these are some of them which you have to remember. Now coming to the question number 5, Parbati-Kalisindh-Chambal-Eastern dash canal project PKCERCP is related to which of the following states of India? Assam, Uttarakhand, Maharashtra or Rajasthan. Now there is a hint which is given. ERCP, R is given, R is for Rajasthan. Now when we are talking about the Ranthambore, I told you that Ranthambore is at a risk of 37 square kilometer of area of the tiger reserve can be submerged in the project. That project is basically PKCERCP. Okay, what is happening over here is that Parbati and Kalisindh, these are two tributaries of Chambal river. Okay, and what is happening is that the surplus water of the Chambal river is basically being transferred to the Parbati and the Kalisindh area for the irrigation purposes. Okay, nearly 3 crore people will be benefited out of it, but the problem is that some part of the Ranthambore tiger reserve, that is 37 square kilometer, is being submerged in that particular project. So environmentalists are having concerns related to that. Option D is your right answer over here. Now let's see. This is the proposed project over here. Now here you can see this is your Parbati river. Okay, and here you can say this river over here, that is basically Chambal river. So Parbati is getting merged with Chambal. This is Chambal river, and then there is a small stream which is there, that is Kalisindh. Okay, now what is happening is that this is the Banas river. Banas river is also part of this particular project. On the Banas river there is a place called Dongri. There is a place called Dongri which is there in the vicinity of Savai Madhopur. Okay, so basically what is happening is that in Dongri village there is a dam which is proposed on the Banas river, that is Dongri dam, and because of this Dongri dam there is this area is being submerged, and this area is basically part of Ranthambore tiger reserve. Here you can see this is the green patch which is over here, and this is the green patch, this is part of a Ranthambore tiger reserve. Now since this area is getting submerged, that means that the north-south movement of the tiger can be restricted over here. Okay, so these are the concerns which are there with respect to this particular project. Okay, so here 2-3 things are important. One is the Dongri dam which is there, on the Banas river. Okay, now Banas is a tributary of Chambal river. Now there is this project which is there on the Chambal river, wherein they are actually going for the, you can say, connecting Kalisindh Parbati river with Chambal river. Okay, Kalisindh and Parbati, these are tributaries of Chambal river. Chambal is in turn a tributary of Yamuna river. Okay, and Yamuna is a tributary of Ganga river. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now let's move further to the next question. Question number 6. Regarding Z-Morh tunnel, consider the following statement. Recently, the Prime Minister inaugurated Z-Morh tunnel aimed at improving all-weather connectivity between the Ladakh and Kashmir. So this statement is correct. Recently, Prime Minister has inaugurated it. And now, second one is, it was built under the Thajivas Glacier, and the tunnel has been renamed as the Z-Morh tunnel. Why? Because it is connecting to the Sonmarg, that is a tourist place. Okay, so both the statement here are correct. Option C is your right answer over here. Now let's see the map over here of this tunnel. Now right now when we are talking about the Srinagar Leh highway which is there, so this is your Srinagar and this is Leh or Kargil. Okay, so here you can see this is the highway which is there. Okay, now this is the Srinagar Leh highway. Right now there is this glacier, and because of which avalanche activities are there, and there are times when seasonal connectivity is not there because of the, you can say, avalanche activities, precipitation or the snowfall and all. This particular you can say area used to get blocked. Now they have gone for this tunnel over here. Okay, this is the area where they have gone for the tunnel. That area is basically Kangan to Sonmarg. Okay, Kangan to Sonmarg. Here you can say this is the, you can say, kind of the mode which is there, and you can say geography of that particular area or the road. So basically here you can see that it is forming a, you can say, shape of Z, and that is why it is called as Z-Morh tunnel. Okay, so that is there. So Kangan to Sonmarg, and that is why it is also called as the Sonmarg tunnel. Now it is the part of the Zojila tunnel. Here you can say this is the area wherein you will be seeing that there is this Zojila pass which is there, and here they are also having this tunnel, that is Zojila tunnel. Okay, so ultimately under the Srinagar Leh highway they are providing the all weather connectivity, and they are going for the tunnel systems like this and this over here. Okay, so that is why it was in news, and it is called as Sonmarg tunnel because it is basically connecting the Kangan with the Sonmarg. This is Z-Morh tunnel. I hope that is clear. Now coming to the next question, which is the last question. Which of the following state is going to host the 38th National Games 2025? Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. So basically here this time Uttarakhand is actually being the host of the National Games 2025. On the line of Olympics we are having these National Games, so this is being hosted by Uttarakhand this time. Okay, there will be 5 districts which will be hosting it. Now when we are talking about the National Game on the line of the Olympics, so these are Olympic styles event wherein the athletes from the states and the union territory compete for medals. In 25th edition there will be 32 core sporting disciplines and 4 demonstration events which will be there. In the previous edition, which was when we can say that in 2023, that was held in Goa. Okay, so here national games were held in Goa, spanned across 5 cities: Mapusa, Margao, Panjim, Ponda and Vasco. Okay, then coming to the next one, Maharashtra topped the medal tally with 228 medals including 80 gold. Okay, in the 2023 edition. When we are talking about 2022 edition, that was held in Gujarat, and this was actually held after 7 years. Okay, because the last one was held in 2015. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now for your practice, there is this question. Regarding Simlipal Tiger Reserve, consider the following statements. In India, all black tigers, that is melanistic tigers, exclusively found in the Odisha Simlipal Tiger Reserve. Second is black tigers are not distinct species but a rare color variant of Bengal tiger. Third is it is part of the UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve. You have to choose the correct statements over here. Okay. Now with that, I would like to take your leave. You can attempt this question and answer to me in the comment box. With that, thank you, and please subscribe the channel.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.